Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome to the beginning of a new little sort of spin-off Rimworld-y series that I figured we would run kind of concurrently with the Lovecraft series, just because I feel the Lovecraft series is sort of reaching a point where there's not too much more left to do, so I want to try some other things in Rimworld as well, particularly some suggestions that I have been given, play out with a couple of mods, and let's take a quick look at the mod list right off the top here. Just a quick look at some of the things we can expect to see, and there are of course other mods here. I didn't turn on everything. This one is basically going to be completely Lovecraftian free, unfortunately this time, or fortunately depending on your perspective. But anyway, let's jump right on in. We're also going to go with the Rich Explorer Plus, which is basically the Rich Explorer, and the only thing I did was... yes, I just made research speed faster, because I feel for a Let's Play just to keep things going. I was tempted to also just maybe unlock all research, but I figure this will probably be better, maybe. Everything normal, but more research speed, basically. And I think we'll go with Cassandra this time. Because Randy, he's pretty cool and all, but sometimes it can take him forever to actually start throwing stuff at us. So we'll play on Cassandra Intense. And also with this particular series, I suspect, let's just go with Gaslight for our seed, why not? And we'll go for the classic 100% build here. And I don't expect this to base, like, I expect we're going to effectively, it'll be like a couple of episodes and then I die. Then another couple of episodes, and then I die again. So maybe I should have just... We'll tinker with this, because my plan is I want to play on harder biomes to, I guess, get better at the game. Anyway, I'm thinking that maybe we are going to try a game on the sea ice. In fact, you know what? Let's start, like, literally right next to these guys, because maybe I can just go ahead and kill them right off the top. And that would be fun. Again, I'm probably going to die repeatedly on this, especially with sea ice, because I can barely survive very long on a regular old ice sheet. Or, yeah, a regular old ice sheet. So sea ice is probably going to murder me very quickly, but that's going to be sort of the running theme of this series. I am going to die repeatedly. And we are going to prepare carefully, because I have a good guy for this. And this is kind of where we fall into, like, the sort of cheesy territory, because he's like our $14 million man. To sort of balance that out, we start off stoned, tipsy, and hungover. I actually added some other things, so we'd actually start off passed out, but I figure that might not... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Forget about being tipsy. I mean, I just think this is going to be a funny thing. We're like a super advanced cyborg $10 million man guy here. We'll just go... Now we'll go straight on hammered. Why not? So we're going to start off passed out drunk. Good stuff. Here's what we... Well, that kind of reveal or destroys some surprise there, but yeah, I think someone's going to end up on the chopping block here. Alright, so the neurosimulations, hollow games, and free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more, the grit and Wait. Alright, I was gonna say, alright, I accidentally... You know what, we're gonna turn on dev mode for this, just to also show off. I didn't mean to have a second person. Where's destroy? This should just... There's a... here we are. Oop, you're gone. Alright, there. Didn't even have to restart the game to do that. Alright. I don't think that affected the supplies we started with, hopefully. Anyway, so we're gonna start off the first few hours of this game passed out, and... As I was sort of starting to say before I realized my horrible mistake there, one, we have this whole fog of war thing, so we can only see a certain, just limited cone of view here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We have Goomba here, who, being kinda useless, is probably gonna get eaten. But basically, the idea I have here is that we're playing as a character who, we are giving ourselves, like, the greatest number of just advantages in order to succeed here, but we're probably going to die repeatedly nonetheless, and that's sort of the point. What else do we got here? Hungover, joy. Well, you are at least full of joy, so that's That's good, I guess. Anyway, we are also a bloodlusty, psychopathic cannibal who is straight. What else do we have here? We're not incapable of anything. We really like to shoot stuff. That's always good. And, if Goomba here could do something useful, that would be nifty. I am no longer incapable of walking. And yet, there I am. Okay, so, first things first, on sea ice, I assume, would be the idea of... I guess I should, before I really get into that, we should look at what we are going to be doing exactly. We have combat realism enabled, as you might have... well, if you're familiar with the mod, you might have noticed with our charge rifle-y stuff, and of course, looking at the mod list at the beginning. But some important things that we're going to need here. We also have the hygiene mod enabled, so we're going to have to deal with hygiene. And I feel like there are a couple other mods that I forget which ones I've added that are also going to affect our general play style here. But I guess the first thing that we want to do, is figure out exactly what we need that'll fit here. Alright, because we want to build a base that is kind of like the bare minimum in size. We're going to have to go without a table, I think, in the early days. And our bathtub will be probably right next to our cooking area. And we'll go with a sleeping spot at first, just to make absolutely sure I have room for everything. Because I suspect that this is going to be a relatively tough time. Now, the reason for the double thick walls is that I hear this helps reduce heat loss. And I think... Let's see here. Each one of these requires 5, so 5 by 9, so that's 45, 80, 90, 180, plus 20, so another 40, 180, 200 and some. Alright, that's, I don't think that's going to be enough, so let's do this instead. Because, again, we have to keep in mind that there's going to be some wood involved in building this stuff. So something like this, and this, this, and that, which will hopefully be enough. We'll figure out what kind of door we're going to build once we, you know, actually have a door. We need power right off the bat, or we're going to die. So, the good thing, I guess, about all this is that with, we don't really need to store anything inside, so we don't need any interior space. We just need, like, an overhang, and then everything can kind of surround the house, basically. So we'll put that there, and our power will kind of run in here like this. And, at this point, let's just kind of sit back and... Well, I guess we're also going to need to make sure we have a heater, because without a heater, we're just kind of boned. In fact, you know what? Let's cancel the tub for now, because we don't... I mean, who knows? We might not even have enough to afford that tub. Don't eat my food, you useless Yorkshire Terrier. Anyway, while we're waiting for Corbin to wake up there, let's, immediately put some orders for an overhang here. Oh, good, he's got started. Good. There we are, and then we can kind of just store stuff around the house. I'm pretty sure I can also store everything here as well. Now, the big thing is, we can't grow, we can't hunt, because I don't think anything lives here. Well, there might be stuff out there. That's going to be the real hard part, is I don't know what is out there. Really, that's always the danger in a new world. Don't really know what to expect. There we are. I should probably delete, or not have a stockpile zone that is immediately right there. I didn't mean to delete that bit, but alright. Also, let's see here. Don't allow rotten. I mean, I don't expect we're going to get much rotten stuff, but you never know. And we'll leave chunks where they lie for now. And I guess we're going to have to wander around the map. Would be my guess. And you know what would... I mean, I could just make a super large stockpile here in order to see how many resources we have. That would actually probably be the smart play. Oh, I made this butcher table out of steel, apparently. Alright. Good enough. And do that forever. Now, if I recall, humans can eat kibble. But then again, kibble requires plant matter as well, so that probably won't really work out for us. And, I mean, it's actually above 0, so that's good for now. I've heard that sea ice can get really, really cold. But oh yeah, there we are. It's already -1, so... And this is the first of summer. It is late at night, so... Corbin, we don't... Yeah, what the hell. You can sleep out late. You can also slaughter... What's this? Because they are bonded, slaughtering Goomba will make... Oh, you're fine. You should have never bonded to an animal that you knew you were going to have to eat. That's just silliness right there. It looks like we are going to have enough resources to handle ourselves, probably. So, I'll tentatively put down a wooden door. And I'm not entirely sure how smart this is going to be, but, I might want to, like, add at least one more layer here so that there's, like, an actual proper airlock. But I might just put the second door right there. Alright, you've slept long enough. Get to work. Oh, there's no time for a snow... No, don't slaughter Goomba right now. It's building time. My goodness. Oh yeah, also, I added a mod that adds an extra little thingy-mabob here. I also can't help but notice that everything actually fits nicely anyway. So, has Rimworld updated since I... Well, for me, yesterday. I don't think so. And of course, we'll just tell this thing to juice out the power. Well, that's probably a bit too much. I might need a second just to really keep things going here, but we'll see how warm it can get once we actually have the roofs and... I mean, it's staying above 0. That's pretty good. There's some vomit over there. Good job. Good job, Corbin. Our $10 million man. He is worth $10 million, and also he is pretty good at killing stuff. I hope we get a large amount of raids. I also don't like the fact that you failed and wasted resources there. That's actually probably another important thing if you're starting off in a sea ice colony, is make sure that you actually have... Man, I feel like there's a draft coming in from somewhere. Oh, and that's because I have the window open. But there's a funny story about that, and I always get scared when I feel drafts, because there was this one time, I don't know how it happened, but my dog Ace, he somehow managed to open the front door and walk outside. Yeah. That scared the crap out of me because... Oh, Corbin. Get what you're doing there. Go equip that charge rifle, would you? Anyway, so yeah, like I said, or was starting to say there, my dog, yeah, what? Just thought he was gonna go for a stroll. And, yeah. And I caught him on the road of all places. Like, my god. That was a scary moment, let me tell you. I guess there's really nowhere to haul those things. Yeah, but he was okay at the end of the day. Oh, for the love of all that is good and holy. Probably need a battery as well. Assuming we have the resources remaining, which I think we do. So let's, I'll stick the battery inside. There we go. Though I do kind of need to run power over to that, so... No, we'll run with it. There. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. Because it's going to be kind of important that we keep this here, especially as we get into the winter months. And I suppose the thing we should do while it's relatively warm is just kind of wander around the map. I can't imagine there actually being anything living. But you never know. There might be. Okay, now how whiny are you? What's this? Oh, right, you're dirty. You know what? This makes me change my mind. Cancel all of this. We're gonna put the battery outside. We will put the battery right here. It's gonna be under the roof, so it'll be safe. And we will run... Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. I think one battery will be enough, probably. Also, almost feel like I should delete some of this storage space just to make sure that if it goes zzz, that it doesn't kill us all. So, something like that. A little bit of a two square boundary line. We'll also copy the settings here, go back into here, and build an additional stockpile right here, which will then have these settings. So it's all basically the same thing. I just don't want it right in front of the door because that could slow down our movement. Alright, yeah, you're unhappy, you murdered the dog, but it's fine. You'll be okay. Alright, let's just wander around, see what we can find. Maybe there is stuff living. Oh my. Suddenly I can see the whole map. That was weird. Anyway, let's, well, I guess we're not exactly, like, seeing the whole map so much as we're just kind of learning about it. Which, you know, makes sense. We'll walk on over here. That's the idea, just get an idea. I want to know if there's, like, I assume I can't actually, like, there could be something here, but it's not within our line of sight, so I have to assume that's how this whole fog of war thing is going to work, though. With any luck, maybe, you know, I should have got the fishing mod, then we could have, actually, that would be another useful thing if we could, go fishing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Snapshot, auto, do what you feel is right, Corbin, I trust your judgment on this. Alright, so it looks like there is, in fact, nothing alive on this map. So we are... Calm down. So we are going to have to rely on... We don't even have any wood left. Oh, shite. We're probably not even going to have... You know what? Alright, we'll cancel all of this until... You know, until we know for sure we have the materials. But it also occurs to me we're probably going to want, like, a little horseshoe pin here. There we go. Major break risk. I swear to God, Corbin. Oh, right, you're also filthy. What? Or how many, resources go into a bathtub? 35, and how many, hunks of steel do we have right now? 33. Wonderful. And a shower costs more for some reason. Can I make it out of different material? Out of gold? 700 gold. That's not happening. Okay, so, how about silver? We do have enough silver. Okay, so I'm going to build a silver bathtub, because that makes a lot of sense. Alright, Corbin. Okay. It's going to work out. It's going to be fine. Yeah, make yourself some meals. What are you doing? Assuming a packaged survival meal. Then prioritize... Yeah, prioritize making this bed. Alright, so we're not going to have any... But then again, you know what? We don't... Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Don't you ever do that again. Alright, now you're having a nice little bubbly bath. Good. Incidentally, where do I see your hygiene? Ah, there it is. Alright, so, let's see. Low expectations, 8 fine meal, awful bedroom. Oh, come on, your bedroom is not that bad. Oh, and you're in darkness. Boo-hoo. Alright, good. So, we're mostly okay. I mean... At this point, where are they? How many of them are there? We must kill them all. Everyone must die. Seriously, that's basically my plan for this series. We're gonna kill everyone, and we'll build snowmen. Those will be what warn people about us. Alright, where are these okay, is it just one person named Gecko? I see. He is also frail. Hello, friend. Welcome. There's, definitely nothing to be worried about over here, Gecko. Well, that worked out nicely. No, totally, oh my god, he's still alive. Quick, strip his clothes off. That way we can use his clothing. Or, oh, for the love of... Get over here. He's gonna bleed to death in a second, Corbin. Come on. Strip his clothes. There we go. That way we can sell them later. And then capture him. Or no, don't capture him. Never mind. Don't bother capturing him. Cancel that capture order. I can't cancel it. What is this you've got here? A regular backpack. Hello. Backpack is a bag with straps that go over your shoulders, so you can carry things on your back when you are walking or climbing. Bulk capacity plus... Ooh, that is really nice. I'm not gonna force you to pick it up. Corbin's gonna be really mad that... I'll just let him freeze to death out there, it'll be fine. Anyway, slept in the cold, slept on the ground, feeling bad, ate without... Oh, ate without table, come on. Why is your bedroom so awful? Is it because you're sleeping on, like, the actual ice? It's fine, don't worry about it. I mean, you've got a silver tub. It is a... Oh, it's an awful quality tub, but... It is a tub. It's comfortable. It's cool. You're gonna be fine. But anyway, yeah, basically, the idea here in this... Could you wake up, Corbin? Go eat. There you go. Good man. Alright. Yeah. Okay, don't capture him. Good. Just, and he's gonna bleed out in due course, right? Yeah, he's gonna bleed out in less than an hour. Good. I'll be fine. There he is. See, he's dead. Good. Incidentally, speaking of the cooking and the butchering, we will let all animal products go in there. Well, not fertilized eggs. I meant all meat. Well, maybe even fertilized eggs. Yeah, all humans can be butchered as well. If anyone joins the colony, they shall also be butchered, because, frankly, we don't have the time to take care of them. And we also have some delightful long pork now, or human liver. Well, and long pork. I almost want to make a mod, or see if there is a mod that just changes the name of human meat to long pork. That would be mighty swell. Anyway, but yeah, so basically we are Corbin the cannibal, $10 million cannibal, who eats people and I guess sews their skin into delightful clothes. Why... Is this actually better for you, Corbin? Like, is there a reason why you're not wearing... And you also took off your tactical vest? Like, okay. You know, Corbin, I'm gonna trust that you know what you're doing. But at the same time, I don't really... Like, you're just wearing the clothes of the man you murdered, basically. So, I don't really know what to make of that. It scares me a little bit, but, so that's life. That is life, my friends. And, I mean, at least we have them when the time comes. And it also occurs to me we're gonna want to probably eventually make traps, but, I mean, we're okay. I assume that most raids are gonna be relatively small, or at least manageable, I hope. I mean, we are a cyborg, so I have to assume that we have the hit points to survive basically anything. And that we also, in addition to that, these snowmen aren't getting in the way of the power, are they? Doesn't say they are, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I need to save up and get some batteries. That is going to be important. Anyway, but we will have to wait until some traders come along or something so that we can harvest their resources. Though then again, we could also... I guess if we need to, we could just raid the Dark Saws. But I think we'll save that for the second episode, because I want to at least say that I got through the first episode without dying. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for now, so... Thank you all for watching. As always with the beginning of any new series, it's extra special important to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment to let me know what you're thinking, whether you like this idea, whether you think it's terrible. But with that said, thank you all once again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.